Residents near an East Texas farm supply are hoping that they can get back into their homes after a fertilizer fire happened on Thursday. The smoldering fire is now contained. It broke out at the East Texas Ag Supply Plant. It's located in the Henderson County city of Athens. As you can see from Sky 4, several blocks have been cordoned off, but I'm told that they may be opening up those roads. Fox 4's Dan Godwin is now on the scene right now. And Dan, what can you show us? And will those folks be allowed to go back home?
Well, Latoya, one of the biggest immediate questions surrounding this fire, when will the evacuation order be completely lifted? Presumably later today. Now, just in the last couple of minutes, we have gotten word that the evacuation zone, the perimeter, has been reduced, so some people are being allowed back to their homes. That is a good sign. Now, as a result of this fire, there are no reports of any injuries. The fire last night at East Texas Ag Supply triggered an initial evacuation of a 5-block radius around the facility here in downtown Athens. Between 300 and 350 residents were affected, as well as businesses. This morning we spoke with one woman who had to evacuate her home last night. She said she heard what sounded like explosions before being told she needed to leave her home immediately. Now, she didn't want us to show her face.
One boom when the fire department that came through. The first boom, I heard it. I was sitting, and then it was a second boom.
And you would describe these as explosions?
I would.
And being an evacuee has been difficult.
It really is. It's hard. It's hard. No change of clothes, nowhere to bathe. We haven't had anybody. Well, they bought food, but it's not really haven't been comfortable out here.
Now, there are evacuation centers set up in 2 locations in Athens. At the Kane Community and Fitness Center, officials told us there were close to 50 people who stayed the night, but we saw very few of them. This morning, officials told us East Texas Ag Supply was storing several tons of ammonium nitrate. Now, this is the substance that blew up in the West fertilizer plant explosion. That deadly blast in April of last year killed 15 people, 12 of them first responders. During this morning's news conference, officials told us the ammonium nitrate at the Athens facility did not ignite. Fire chief saying he ordered an immediate pullback of fire crews and an evacuation of residents when he saw the magnitude of the fire. The mayor of Athens said air monitoring has been done this morning. He said no toxicity had been found, but he added there are still concerns about air quality and said officials are making sure the situation is completely stabilized.
Our goal is to reduce the evacuation area when safe and get the city back in motion. But until we have the go from all the agencies that is able to be done, we are keeping the 5-block radius evacuation zone.
Now, we've got another live look from Sky 4. The fire chief said fire crews would be dumping water on parts of the burned building today to speed up the process of the fire completely going out. There's no word yet on a cause for the fire. The fire chief telling us this would be treated as a crime scene until any kind of foul play could be completely ruled out. All schools, meanwhile, are open today in Athens. All of them are outside that 5-block radius around the fertilizer supply plant. Reporting live in downtown Athens, Dan Godwin, back to Latoya.
All right, thank you so much, Dan Godwin, again in Athens. We want to thank you for that report. Well, you'll want to keep it right here on Fox 4 for continuing coverage of the fertilizer plant fire. We will have more on our evening newscast. Plus, you can get updates anytime on our website, myfoxdfw.com.